imagine a place with a bunch of people like you sitting in front of a computer and trying to develop an app which is actually controlling humans' mind. Well, this may sound like a fiction or a science fiction movie, but this actually exists, and this is happening within our world. And we, as a developers and designers, make various apps where people can use the app, and they actually are using the way we design them. Good morning, guys. I'm Provin Johari, and today I'm going to talk about the design psychology that social media like Facebook or Instagram uses to keep us engaging in social media's platform for them. Why this topic? Because when I was in my foundation year of design school, I have gone through this phase where I kind of got carried away by social medias, and during the end of the semester, I realized that my performance was not as great as it was supposed to be. And I think people needed to understand this better because there's so many other people who get carried away by social medias, and it's just not me. So I think that was the first thing. Also, because we as designers and developers working in this platform need to understand what is actually happening within the boundaries of us, or it's just not that you developers develop the app or we just design the app. I think we should have a coordination between everything, and we should understand why is it happening. We as a human spends around 4 hours of a day just using social medias. Well, that's quite a lot for us to do. We may not realize it, where we spend it, but we actually do. Let's try to understand why is it happening. Phones are designed to be a part of human society. It's just not that phone doesn't exist at all, but it does exist and all. It's quite acceptable in the society that we live in. And the technology nowadays and the human together, they coexist together. And I think it's there's quite a bit of relation, like how you have with your best friend or with your girlfriend or boyfriend. That's happening with your phone and you. You constantly check on your phone when you're away, or when you with your phone when you're at office, or when doing certain activities. Just check your phone. You constantly give them attention in such a way that you get engaged to your phone. It's just a click of a tone or a blink of anything. You just give it an attention to your phone. Well, phones are not just addictive; they are designed to be addictive by the companies. Let's understand how we as a user experience designer go through this several process of designing a particular app or a platform. We user experience designers get us a lot of data from several websites or from the online platform itself. We also do humans questionnaires and human interviews just to try to understand what is happening in humans' mind. That is the first way to research. Then we try to develop the app, we design the app, and if that is not correct way to do it, we go back again to the whole process again and we start the app. And that is why research is so important, and to try to get into humans' mind. Well, this is the first example which I've put up. It's if you have ever seen a social media platform of Facebook, you might be freaked by the ad that is coming up on your wall all the time. What happens here is a company like Swiggy, which have lots of money, they come into the company and say, see, I have this much of money and I have this user group whom I want to target. And I want to put this idea into their mind so that they use it. And they actually work. It actually works. Another example is of if you've ever heard of the scandal between the Facebook and Cambridge Analytica. What happened there is Facebook walked. The president, the councillors, the government walked into the office of Facebook and the Cambridge Analytica and say that, see, I have this kind of users in my group, and I want to put in this idea into the ad so that they vote for our president. So this is what is happening there. They get lots of data, they get a lot of data, and they put that in the user's mind. Another way, if you have ever noticed how the Facebook feed works, it is similar to how the slot machine in casinos work. And when smartphones started coming, companies actually started hiring designers from these companies to design casino slot machines so that they keep the user engaging. And what is happening here is that they just keep scrolling down feeds, trying to refresh things, thinking that they'll find something new, which is not actually happening. They're just coming up with new things, but they're not getting rewarded by anything else. So here we're losing a precious time, which is very valuable for us, because 4 hours is quite a lot for us. While we think that it's okay to spend this much time, but if you compile everything and see, there's a lot of time to spend, and for companies like this who design this, for them, our time is their money. It's quite a cruel world for technology and human to exist together, but they're getting benefit from it. This is another example. If you have ever seen the autoplays that's on YouTube or Netflix, it's just the same process. When you watch a video and it ends, the YouTube shows you that there's something happening at the background. It's actually teasing you to say that there's something new coming up and you should watch it. That is another psychological thing that is happening here. And this thing happens with very cool animation, which actually provokes users' mind to do it. And Netflix does the same thing for the next episode play. And another company think that the company is shrinking because of this, so they plan the same thing for their companies. Here's another example. It's a platform for younger generation like us, where we can actually share videos and photos within ourselves. And Snapchat streak is one of the most important and best method for them to keep user engaged. And how Snapchat streak works is that when they send pictures and videos to each other, there's a number that shows like how many consecutive days or how many consecutive messages that we have shared with each other, and that is what which keep them engaged. And I think people wouldn't want to lose the numbers between them, which they've shared for a very long period of time. And I think it's very abnormal for human to break something in between. Example is your friendship. Can't break anything that you have been for a very long time and you have that in a friendship. So this is one thing where Snapchat streak works for the Snapchat platform. Let's try to understand how the color psychology works. It's a very basic thing, but it's a very important thing as well. Many of the companies use psychology. I think all the companies use psychological method to keep people engaged in the platform. Like how the notification works. Have you ever wondered why green, blue, and purple notification? They don't use green, purple, and blue notification in the notification reminder, and why they use red color. It's because red is a sense of alert, like how they have in ambulances and hospital. Red actually gives you that kind of sense that okay, you have to do that now, and you just do that. And have you ever wondered why the colors have drastically changed from a period of time where in the older one they had very dull colors, but now they have brighter colors? That's because it actually gives them that attention that they want. These are the examples that I've shown here. Instagram, Airbnb, Google. The colors are very brighter now compared to the other one. Just because it's giving them that alert that they have to do that now and they have to see that now. I don't think black and white phone works now because it's very boring, right? No one would use it now. So this is one point for that. I want you to think as a human now and not as a designers or developers that work in the company. And I want you to think that what would your time like when you spend your time offline and when you spend your time online. There's a very great difference between them. And modern technology is driving us towards that period of time where you actually don't think about you don't actually care about what's happening in the outer world. And the time that you need to spend on activities that you have to do outside, you actually spend that time doing activities within the phone. And will you call that time as a quality time if you are on a date, example, and if you are with your partner and your partner is constantly checking on the phone, will you call that time as a quality time? It's a time you have spent together, but it's not a time that you have spent well. And when you die, you won't remember how many friends you have made on Facebook or Twitter. You'll actually remember what moments you have made in actual life. I've put up a video to show how how the companies have actually changed the mind of human, and it's just a compilation of everything that I've spoken today, and that's it.
Architects of our digital world, stop. Be better, because we can be. And we can see that these systems have been designed with intricacy, so that companies can keep our attention indefinitely. I don't want to keep crushing these freaking candies. I don't want these alerts to completely command me. I don't care if that panda bear is dancing. Well, maybe. With a hula hoop. Okay, this is fantastic. I have to share this with my 10 friends and 10,000 strangers. Caption, who wants to throw a panda rager? Great, let me go back about my life. For God's sakes, I'm trying to right swipe my wife. Huh. 30 seconds and just 2 Facebook likes. Or is that just 2 for which I've been notified? Let me go back and check inside and see whose likes I tried to hide. They don't show them all, I wonder why. This panda is dancing. And another video plays after automatically. This one of a gopher that stage turns dramatically. It's like my attention is kept systematically raptured by algorithms that know exactly what I want. Or not what I want, just what I'll watch. And the people behind this intelligent design genuinely want to better our lives. But their bonuses just so happen to be tied to keeping time on site exceptionally high. And now even my news apps have been gamified, and what am I, not gonna click that one simple sex tip guaranteed to blow her mind? Wait, where was I, and why have I forgotten to look for that thing I'm supposed to find? And my God, look at the time. It is shocking. But somehow, yes, Netflix, I am still watching. And I know. I should have more self-control. But just to be clear, you just spent $1 million telling me this story designed to cut off at the end, leaving me wanting more. See, of course I want to see what you have in store. See my cursor already waiting there on the screen floor as you tease the next hour in all of its glory. And you'll give it to me, unless I actively abort. See, it seems the decision's already made for me. The countdown clock's moving. There it goes. 5, 4, 3. I need to sleep. But you made me want this more. This is not what I consciously signed up for when I hit play on one episode 6 hours ago. Architects of our digital world, you have more data, information, and control over our attention, the tools to tweak our emotions so we'll return to your experience. But is that what you should do? Or should you build digital tools so advanced they can actually enhance the world outside the device in our hands? Can you add so much value that it lets us put our phones back in our pants as fast as we possibly can? Not time-sucking, time-giving innovation. That's what it means to be truly technologically advanced. The future is not all screens. It's humanity enhanced.
that's all. And also, I think that we should design for human values rather than for anyone's profit or anything else. That's all.